Well, here I am. It's Susie Q 96 with a little update on what's happening here with my channels, and I say that in plural. And I'm just going to sit here for a minute and see if anybody shows up before I even bother saying anything, because I don't want to repeat myself. It's just dandy how it goes, like candy. Well, I guess while I'm sitting here, I can figure out what all this stuff laying around here is. I gotta clean up my mess so I can get back to making a new mess with you guys. I don't even know where my supplies are. I haven't done any streams for a while, and things are just a little crazy. So I don't even know where some of my stuff is. And it's creating a mess over here. Napkins. Oh, I know I have flips. There's my flips. There. Now there says there's 3 peoples here. I don't know who those 3 peoples are, but it says they're here. So that's a good thing. Let me go over here and open up my YubiTubi. And then I got to shut the sound off on my YubiTubi or it'll yell at me. So, give me a minute on that. So, come on, YouTube. Thank you. All right. Yeah, we're good. Yay, Scratch and Go Crazy. The guy that says he can't post on my thing is the first one to post on my thing. So apparently it's fixed. For you, anyway. Yeah, it's on. Unbelievable. Yeah, the old crazy old bat's out wandering around on the internet again. They just don't seem to be able to stop me. Just kind of hanging out, trying to figure out my next step. I'm really getting tired of these 5 doctor's appointments in 5 days things. And finally, yesterday, I put my foot down and I spent 4 hours on the phone with my insurance company and got a care coordinator who is going to have to set up all this stuff and manage it for me because I can't do it. It's too much for me. And I ain't going to do it no more. So now I'm trying to find my stapler. Another thing missing in action. I don't know. Oh, gee, it's just you and me, Scratch. Nobody loves me anymore. Now, I don't know what that was all about. My guess is that a moderator may have by accident muted you, because I went in and checked and you were not blocked. Yeah, you win. Nobody else showed up. So you win. Too bad I don't have any prizes to give away today, but if I did, you'd be the winner because you're the only one here. Yeah, I went in and double and triple checked, and there was absolutely no block or anything that was on my end. So my guess is that a moderator may have muted you in error, and then of course when that stream was over, then that mute went away, and everything was fine again. So there's the stapler. Yay. I'm going to try. Yeah, nobody's here today. I mean, oh, somebody's here. Somebody just knocked on the door. Mark Thomas, prize? Did someone say prize? Actually, no, not today. Monday. I am gonna make an attempt to get back on track Monday with the Lodo coin collecting show. Even though I have 2 doctor's appointments that day, I think I can still make it back on time. And woohoo, a date with me, honey. I don't think you want a date with me right now. They just had to put me on the crazy girl drugs for all the stress that I've been under. So you might want to hold off on that date till my divorce is final. We'll talk about it then. All right. So I have not even been over here in my coin corner much since I quit doing my stuff. So I'm over here now trying to tidy things up. I do actually have some things to give away in the upcoming future. There's Mikey, and I was just about to mention his name because one of the things I have to give away, Mikey donated a really nice little digital scale, which will be a great thing for either my coin collecting people or the metal detector ones, because when we detect and we find rings and stuff, we need to weigh those. So I've got that. I've got some metal detecting things that came from Nokta Simplex right before I got sick. The only reason I'm not on camera today is just didn't feel like it. But I'll be back on Monday, hopefully. Monday, they put tubes in my ears. Yeah, the people that are regulars on my channel know I've been having a lot of problems with my ears. And it's been messing with my balance. It's been messing with my ability to do my shows because my eyes wouldn't focus. And yeah, it's really been a mess. And then, of course, I got in the car wreck and I got served with divorce papers and just all kinds of crapola. And I finally sat down yesterday with my insurance company. They're supposed to be providing a care coordinator for me because I have chronic illnesses, and they really haven't been doing that. So I got a new care coordinator who's going to do a lot of the phone calls and stuff that should take some of the stress off me. And so that's a good thing. And then I sat down this morning for 2 hours and talked to my primary care and did the same thing with them and just said, look, all of my things are stress aggravated, and we've got to have a plan of action here because I'm seeing 7, 8, 9 doctors and nobody's doing doodah. I started out, I was on 4 medications. Now I'm on 15. Yes, M3 does still play with his banana. He has this little cube that we call the mouse house because it's where I put the little plastic mouse that has the treats in it. Well, he has now got his banana hidden in the mouse house. So he goes in the mouse house and he gets all his little treats out of the mouse, and then he plays with his banana for a while. And I discovered this morning that in the mouse house, there is like a little Velcro strap up at the top that I guess you're supposed to be able to hang toys from. So a little bit later on, I'm going to put a loop on the end of the banana so I can hang it from that and see if he plays with it more that way. But yeah, he still plays with it. He likes that banana. Mikey sent my cat an organic catnip banana. And if you have not seen the video called M3 Gets Mail, go watch this cat when he got this banana. He really, really likes it, and he has been having great fun with it. And I have had many laughs over that banana and that crazy cat. That has done a wonderful amount of good for my personal foul mood. It has made me laugh a lot. He really enjoys that banana. And so anyway, I'm going to try to get my show going back again, at least the Monday one. I got everybody's packages went out but 3. One I don't have an address for. One I just got the address for, and the third one never paid. So other than that, I don't owe any. Oh, and I owe one person a nickel that did not get into their package, and I'm trying to find my box with my flips in it right now, because I'm just going to put this little buffalo in a flip and put it in an envelope. So that's pennies and dimes. It says pennies and dimes, but that doesn't look like pennies and dimes. That's yeah. Those are the wrong flips in that box. Oh well. So anyway, I'm going to try to work on some metal detecting videos this afternoon. It's still going to be some of the old footage from Georgia. I want to finish. There's only like 3 videos left from Georgia, and I want to go ahead and finish them. So I'm going to try to work on one of those today. And then I'm supposed to, if I can get a box, I am supposed to be a part of a penny box search on April the 11th. I'm not 100% sure whose channel it's actually going to end up on. It's something that started getting put together on Ida Herring's She Shop a couple weeks ago with Redneck Stacker and several other people. And if I can get a penny box, I'm going to try to participate in that. It's going to be a little strange because I don't have a penny mat. That's one of the reasons I hesitate to get into these box searches, is that I don't have a mat. So it's just a little awkward, but I'll make it do. Yeah, it's on a Sunday afternoon. I think it's going to be starting around 2 o'clock. They're still batting that around a little bit as far as the time that it's going to start. But I have never done one of the battles before. I have, of course, searched penny boxes, but I have not ever participated in one of the battles. So I was invited to do that, and like I said, if I can get something from my bank, I gotta call her tomorrow and see if I can get a box. So if I can, I'm gonna try to do that, and y'all can come over and laugh and watch the old lady try to keep up with the people that do it all the time. That's my big thing, is I'm worried I'm going to slow everybody down. Right now, I'm just putting away some coins into my personal collection. I got a couple of NIFCs that were sent to me because I don't have a whole lot in my $50 books. So I got a couple more in today. Put in my book that have been laying over here on the counter for a while. I didn't want them to get messed up because they were really nice ones. Then I still have my jewelry channel, and I need to put something up on there. I think I'm just going to put up a kind of a silent auction thing where I just post some pieces, and then if people want to bid on them, they can bid on them. And then I have another channel that I started because I had to come out of retirement. It's terrible. I hate it. No, I don't actually mind. I am a retired professional genealogist, and I quit doing genealogy research full time because it got difficult for me to sit at the computer for long periods. It's not that I don't know how to do the research or that I don't want to do the research. It's that it was bothering my back. But now that I have a laptop, I can work from my other chair and stuff. So I started another channel because I have to make a living now that I lost $300 a month in my divorce. So in order to pay my bills, I got to work. So, excuse me. I'm going to grab the link over here for this one. Oh my goodness, I got the hiccups. And anyway, I haven't done a lot on it yet, but I have some things I can post there. I do have a little intro video up there. I have 1 subscriber on that channel. Woohoo! That's too funny. I have 1 subscriber. I don't even know who it is. That's funny. All right, so anyway. Oops. I'm going to try to get back on track here in the next week. I know I keep saying that, but I didn't know they were going to do surgery on my ears, put little tubes in there. It doesn't seem to have helped a whole lot, but I guess I just have to wait it out. So I'm just letting everybody know. And when I come back, I think we're going to do some more cat or dog, because people were having a lot of fun with the cat or dog giveaway. So doing something with that. Right now I'm just looking at coins that are laying all over the place. Like I said, I have not done anything really. I just have popped into a few people's channels, but I haven't really done anything on my own channel here for a couple weeks now, and I need to take control of what's going on and not let this. I can't let this divorce thing run my life. You know, he's sending nasty little messages and stuff. I'm not going to play it. You know, it's an inevitability that I don't know if I'm going to come out of it being able to pay my bills or not. But there's nothing I can do to stop the train. So I've decided that I am not going to sit here and allow it to stress me out to the point where I can't do things. So we're going to go back to having fun on the channel and actually doing things on the channel. I'm going to have to, at some point, restock my supplies. I don't have any I'm putting $50 in dollar sleeves because I don't have any halves. And now it looks like I'm out of quarters. So, I'm going to have to restock at some point if I'm going to keep doing this. But I just wanted to let everybody know I am going to try to be back on Monday with the Lodo coin collecting show. And we'll go from there. Because got to do it. I mean, I'm not monetized, so that's not the reason I'm coming back. Somebody said that was my motivation, but it's not. I always enjoy doing my shows, and I don't like being sick and not being able to do them. So there you go. Doesn't have anything to do with money. So anyway, update on the car. Somebody asked me about the car earlier. The car is running. I did not spend the money to get the body work done because I don't have it, and it does not affect whether the car runs or not. So since it has no effect on the operational part, I'm just going to leave it like it is. My car is so old that I don't see any point in making that investment, but it is running, and it got me to my doctor 80 miles away and back. So I'm good on the car for right now. Unfortunately, I'm not good on my bills. I'm looking, as I do this, I'm trying to find things that I can liberate. I sold a couple things on eBay. I added up all my bills, and without that $300, there's a couple people not going to get paid. I don't know who it's going to be yet. I'm going to call a couple of them. Now, the saving grace would be if my stimulus check shows up. And if it shows up, I can pay off 2 or 3 of my monthly bills, and that will get me into a position. Hi, John Jacobs. How are you, honey? Nice to see you. It's always good to see folks, especially if I haven't seen anybody for a while in my channel. I've been laid up and doing all this doctor insanity, and what the deal is they don't really know what's wrong with me. So they keep bouncing me from one doctor to another doctor, and it's very stressful, and nobody seems to be making any progress. So yesterday and this morning, I kind of put my foot down and said, hey, this is going to have to stop. Let's focus on one problem at a time and try to get one thing under control. And I picked which one. And, well, actually, I picked 2 out of 8 health issues, because I cannot be running back and forth every day, 5 days a week, to doctors. Money, how much, what? I got a dime here. I got to put in the book if I need it. I don't need this one, I don't think. Let me look again. If I don't need it, it'll go in the giveaway. It's a little murky. It's a little murky here. Pretty little murky. Let me see. It's a 45. Let's see if it has a minted mark on it. Come on, eyes. Focus, please. It's a, can't read it. I'm blind. I'll have to put it under the scope. I haven't used my scope for a while. Let's get it down here, see what I got here. I'm just babbling, just kind of updating people. I'm not feeling too bad today. By comparison, yesterday I tried to go metal detecting, and my body, I got out there and my body said, "Lady, you nuts." And I lasted about 15-20 minutes, and I had to turn around and come back home. And I was heartbroken because I had actually found a quarter and a dime and a couple of other things. I wasn't sure what they were. And I was really psyched up about doing some detecting, but my body was not psyched up about letting me do some detecting. And so I ended up coming right back home. Saturday, the weather's supposed to be decent here, so I'm gonna try again. I can't get my microscope to work. Come on. Following the correct wire. Okay, it's that one. Let's plug it back in, see if it's recognized. Yes, my camera was unplugged. Oh, you rat. Yeah, I'm motivated. It's just, it's raining here this afternoon. It's nasty today. So I can't. Well, the camera does not want to work. I mean, my scope. So I don't know. I weighed some packages for eBay. I did make a couple of little eBay sales. And I don't know why I cannot get my cameras to work. So I don't even know if I'm still here. I was going to put this Merc dime under the scope, but Mr. Scopey does not want to work. Okay, what's the deal here? It is plugged in. Oh my goodness. One more try. And hope I don't get me on here. There we go. Yeah, it was beautiful out yesterday, but I was stuck in here dealing with insurance companies and crap. I kid you not, I was on the phone with my health insurance company 4.5 hours. By the time I got done, it was 20 after 4. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to run up here to the little local park because I haven't been there for a couple of weeks. And so I thought, okay, I'll just run up there. But once I got up there, I did not feel well at all. Like I said, I lasted all of 20 minutes and my stomach just said, nope, ain't happening, ain't happening. So I had to turn around and come home. So I guess this is just a plain old 45. And I don't think I need this in my book. So I'm going to look at the one in my book, which is a really nice one. So this one is probably going to get given away. So that's all good for you guys. I'm trying to kind of build up a giveaway box again. You know, like I told people before, I'm not going to be doing as many giveaways rather than doing a bunch each month that I can't afford to mail out. I'm kind of shifting my thought towards just doing 1 or 2 a month, and then I can afford to mail them out. So Mikey Spellbad, yeah, I'm still remembering when Mikey spelled bad and told us he was having children tenders for dinner. That may be my favorite one of all times. Yep, that's a nice little Merc. I'm probably going to be giving that little Merc away to somebody. Whoa! If I can ever get it into the flip. Because I already have one in my book. And I'm not a stacking kind of collector. If I have one good example of each one, that's all I really have space for. So if I have extras that come into my possession, unless there's some really good backstory behind them, they usually end up in my giveaway. And yeah, it's the shipping, Silver Bull. That's exactly what I spent so much money shipping stuff last year and gave away so much stuff. And truthfully, a lot of the people that I gave the things to, they never really supported my channel. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to make sure that the giveaways, that the people that are getting the prizes are the people that are at my channel. I'm not rich. What's that guy's name that gives away all the bazillions of dollars? The Beast or whatever. I'm not that guy. So I'm just gonna taper it back. I'll probably have 1 or 2 a month. And that's because I have more than one topic. I have metal detecting and I have coin collecting. So 1 or 2 a month, that's going to be it. But we'll still be playing some games to get people qualified to win those. This I got to send out. This was supposed to go in Del Brett's envelope from the loose wheel auction, and it fell out of his envelope somehow. So I'm just kind of picking stuff up off of my desk, and I haven't been, like I said, I haven't been over here in this corner since I did my last show. The Puerto Rico quarter. Just gotta figure out what all this stuff is. Yeah, 37 is not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. There's the back. It's got a little doo-doo. Yeah, I wish Mr. Beast would find me too, but so far that hasn't happened. So I'm just chugging along here the best I can. I got a couple of tokens here that I dug up, both in the same yard, but on different days. These are just kind of interesting. This is a Narcotics Anonymous token. When you go through step programs, after you complete so much time, you get a little token. This one is from 1991. And this was someone's, I think this was 18 months. Yeah, 18-month Narcotics Anonymous token. I found this in my niece's yard one day. And then on a different day, in a completely different section of the same yard, I got this Paint the Town city of Fairhope, which is Alabama, and I don't live in Alabama, by the way. 1995. This is Fairhope, Alabama's Mardi Gras celebration. And the neat thing about it, it's a Mardi Gras crew called the Order of the Mystic Magnolias, and it's an all-women's Mardi Gras crew. So those are a couple of tokens I found. I've got to get some kind of a book or something to start putting my tokens in. Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to do with this nickel that slipped out of somebody's envelope. I'm just going to send it to him that way, and he has agreed that that's fine. I don't like doing that with, you know, things like this. But yeah, I'll do that with pennies and quarters and that kind of thing. If they're in a flip, you know, I'll just put them in an envelope, fold them between like a birthday card, you know, like a thank you card or something, and just send them. Now, here's the coolest thing I found lately. I got to clean it up still, and I've got to find my ring sizer so that I can tap this back into shape. I don't know how well this is going to do under the scope, but I'm going to give it a go. I may have to hold it and then try to focus on it. This is a ring I found. This is from the 1934 Chicago World's Fair. And it's got a century of progress, and then it's got Chicago, and then it's 1833 to 1933, but the actual fair was in 34, and this was a souvenir. I don't believe it's silver. I believe it to be silver plated. Now they did. Hey, there's Dell. We were just showing your nickel, Dell. Let me put it back under. Here's your nickel, buddy. Yeah, I found this ring like about 2 weeks ago. So here's your nickel, Dell, that didn't get in your packet. So I'm just going to stick it in an envelope and send it out to you. There you go. And just put not machinable. Yeah. Yeah, I found this. Some guys that I go metal detecting with have a permission for us to detect at a site where they periodically hold these huge annual flea markets. And so I unearthed this. I was having a terrible day. I wasn't finding anything out there, and I was on my way back to my car, and right in front of my car, I got this signal, and it was down, I'm going to say 6-7 inches. It wasn't an easy dig, and I was about ready to just throw in the towel, but it is a really cool find. At first, I thought it was like a little kid's play ring, you know, like we used to get back in the 50s and 60s with Cracker Jacks and stuff. But then when I cleaned it up and saw what it was, it's, even though it is not a precious metal ring, it is still a very cool collectible because it is from the Chicago World's Fair. So then I was pretty excited about that, and I wanted to get out and go detecting again, but unfortunately I have been too sick to do so. What is this black nickel I have here? I don't know what this is. I think I dug this the same day, 1958. It's pretty cruddy. Yeah, I keep all my rings. I have some precious metal ones, but mostly, you know, I have found some silver ones. I have found 5 gold ones. But yeah, that's a detecting find, and it's up here with my ring. So those actually belong in the detecting container. Oh, and here's another. Oh, I thought that was a token. That's just a battered quarter. Let me put these in the fines box. Okay. But yeah, I really wanted to go today, but the weather, it has been raining off and on all day, and the ground is we've had so much rain that it's not absorbing the water anymore. So it's really slushy. So I will go tomorrow after I have a doctor's appointment online at noon, but it's one of those online jobbies. So once I'm done with that, if I still feel as good as I do right now, I will be going metal detecting. I found a place the other day, but I found it on my way home, and I couldn't stop right then to detect. So, but I've got this place I found. It looks very promising to me. So I'm going to try to run over there tomorrow. And the other place I want to go is, some of you may remember at Christmas I showed this park that had this giant Christmas light display in it. Well, they have finally gotten those taken down so that I can detect the rest of that park. And that's where I went yesterday, where I had found, 35 cents in like 10 minutes. And so I really wanted to stay. So I'll probably go back there this weekend. But I need to get one of those like Fitbit watch things so that I can put myself on a timer, because I get out there and I get into the hunt and I overdo it. But so I need to put myself on a timer of some kind where, detect for a half an hour, and then an alarm goes off and says, Suze, go sit your butt down. And I haven't done my video yet, my wrap up from my finds from last year. Price wise, of course, it's going to depend on where you want to detect scratch. But I've had 4 detectors, and the one that I have now all around, I think, is the best one I have ever had, unless you want to spend all your time on the beach. It's an okay beach detector, but for everything else, it is a fabulous detector. And that is the Nokta Makro Simplex Plus. It is waterproof. And woods and creek beds, this is a great detector. The Nokta Makro Simplex, which is what I have, the Simplex Plus, is with the wireless headphones is about $350. Without them, it is under $300. It is fully waterproof to 10 feet. So if you fall in the river, it's not just your coil that is waterproof. That's a problem. A lot of the lower end have a waterproof coil, but if you accidentally trip and you drop your machine in that water, it's a done deal. The Simplex is fully waterproof to 10 feet. I've taken mine out in the ocean. And it has, it has a programmable upgrade where you can go to their site and they offer periodic upgrades to it. You plug in your USB and you update your machine. You do not have to carry batteries around. It has lithium-ion batteries. You plug it in your house. And see, I've had 2 machines that said they had waterproof coils. Both of them died because of these so-called waterproof coils. So I decided I wanted a fully waterproof machine. Yes, John Jacobs, the Simplex. And if you want to buy something, let me know, because I have a link that goes to Calico Detectors, and I can get you a little bit of money off, and we can also get a little money sent back to my channel. But my detector is fully waterproof to 10 feet, and I've had it in the water. I've never had a problem with that. But the main reason I wanted the waterproof was, at the time I was living in Georgia, and I would be out in the middle of some field with my Garrett that was not waterproof, and it would start pouring rain, and I'm trying to run and protect the electronics portion of the detector from getting wet. And I said, you know what, this is crazy. So I, on the recommendation of Meryl at Metal Detecting NYC, I got my Simplex. And oh yeah, absolutely, you can go walk into that creek with it. If you drop it in the creek and pick it back up, it's going to be okay. Absolutely. This one park that I'm going to this weekend has some shallow spring, little flowing spring creeks in it. I thoroughly intend on going down there this week and sticking my coil right down in there. It also has 2 other optional coils that you can purchase for it. And thanks to Muscle Shell, I have all 3 of the coils. I'm still playing with them. Thank you, Mikey. You're on the ball there, kid. It has a all metal mode, a beach mode, a field mode, and 2 park modes. One of the park modes doesn't pick up quite as deep as the other one. That's why they added the second park mode. But it's a really well-made, very reliable detector. And for the money, you just can't beat it. And I will tell you, their customer service people are amazing. They have a service facility in Georgia, and their turnaround time on repairs is pretty quick. And I think that's because they don't get that many repairs. I think it's kind of like the old Maytag man thing. Now, I'm going to have to send mine at some point for a repair, but it's my own fault. I threw my shovel into the back of my car one day, and I cracked my screen. So I won't be taking it into the water until I get the screen fixed. But that was my own fault. You know, you're not supposed to hit them with a shovel. So, but it still works. It just, I see that hairline crack there. Yeah, I have not gotten my stimulus check, and I'm really going to need it, because since I took that $300 a month hit in this divorce, which I may get that back at some point, I don't know. Depends on how the divorce proceedings play out. But right now, I have not got, I don't have enough to pay my bills every month anymore. I added up all my bills, and then I, figured what my income is without that $300. And like I said, somebody's not going to get paid next month. So I'm hoping that my stimulus shows up, and what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to pay off several bills so that I don't have those bills anymore every month, and I can stretch my budget out enough to cover what I need to cover. Yeah, I got a ton of stuff down here. I still need to make my video from some of the things I found in 2020. I don't know if I can show some of this. I got a spoon. Actually, I got a couple of spoons. I got this really freaky nail. It's like a weird bent spike nail. I'm working on an art project with nails. That's why I kept all these nails. Then I got this at the park one day. I thought I had a silver dollar and it rang up like a silver dollar. And I was so excited. And it's just one of those big electrical punch things. And my buddy was with me and he thought I had a silver dollar too. We were so disappointed I pulled that out of there. And then this is some kind of part of a car emblem. We haven't figured out exactly what car yet, but it came out of a field where they used to do demolition derbies. And I have a random sample of barbed wire. Thanks for coming, Silverball. We'll see ya. I got part of a cigarette lighter. I just have this jar here. This is some kind of a knob off of something, radio or something. There's just so many funny things. Oh, this is one of my favorites, actually. It's kind of bent up, but this is a vintage Dunlop metal banjo pick. It's a thumb pick for playing banjo. That's actually one of my favorites right there. But yeah, I've got two big jars here of finds. You know, you can get your assorted bling bling earring. I got a lot of those. And my holster. I got a holster. Somebody told me it's supposed to have nail clippers in it. It's a little bitty holster. And so anyway, I gotta lay all this stuff out so y'all can see some of the crazy things that I found last year. And then I can put them out of here so that I can start on my 2021s. And a little bracelet down here. It's just a bling bling. I found this right after I moved to Virginia. I didn't really intend to throw it in this jar, and I can't get it out of there now. But anyway, I'm going to try to work on some of this stuff this weekend. I think we're going to have a little contest with the money jar, which has overflowed the jar and has gone into envelopes of maybe we'll guess how much change is in the jar and give away a Simplex hat or something. But yeah, anyway, I'm hoping to get back on Monday. I'm feeling considerably better than I have been, but one of the things I had to do was put my foot down today with the doctors and tell them, look, all of this stuff that you are doing, you are stressing me out to a point where the stress is making me sicker than the disease. So we're going to have to reorganize everything. And once I got done doing that, I feel a whole lot better. And then the doctor gave me something for stress and anxiety. So I think I'm going to be back on my track a little. Rhonda Tolliver, hi. How are ya? Oh, and James Eller, thank you very much. I saw the message that Handy Andy said to look over. Yeah, I'm sure he is probably sound asleep because when I went to bed last night, he was doing a nickel box search. And when I woke up this morning, he was working on a nickel box search. So I'm pretty sure he has probably crashed out for a while. Mud SWAT, that's kind of what I told them today. That I've got one or two issues that I want to focus on and leave the rest alone, because I don't want to spend every day at a doctor's office or every day on the phone fighting with health insurance trying to get into a doctor's office. So I like I said, I spent over 4 hours on the phone yesterday with this lady that is supposed to be my chronic illness care coordinator. And I have told her, what I'm going to work on, what I'm not going to work on, what I'm going to put up with, and what I'm not going to put up with. One thing I'm not going to put up with is having a doctor's appointment every flipping day. It's mentally and physically exhausting, and it does me no good. So then after I talked to her for 4.5 hours, then I talked to my primary care for an hour, a little over an hour this morning, and got her on the same page and said, look, we're going to work on my problems with my digestive system because food affects everything else. And we're going to work on my ears. And the rest of this stuff, I'm just going to maintain it as I am right now, and to heck with you, because I'm not having any fun. And that's not good. And it doesn't sound like Miss Rhonda's having any fun. What's the matter, Rhonda? What's the matter, Rhonda? I don't think Mud has completely given up. I think he's got the attitude that I do, which is try to fix the things that you can really work on, and stop letting them over medicate you. When I moved to Virginia, I had 4 prescriptions. Yesterday, when I was doing the assessment, 19 different drugs. No wonder I can't function. There's like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah. They have legitimate reasons that I need to be on them. The rest of them, no. I don't need this junk. So I'm not going to do it. No, they don't. They do not examine you. Now they say, well, what's bothering you? And I could go in there and tell them, well, I got a bluebird that's flying in my ear and out my nose, and they give me some nose drops. I mean, they don't, they're just sticking Band-Aids on everything. I have a ton of allergies, and the allergies are what's causing the problems with my ears. And they can't get the fluid to drain out of them. And the medication that was working, the insurance doesn't want to pay for. And so I just kind of laid down the law and said, look, the insurance company does not own me. The doctor does not own me. Y'all need to be doing things that are productive to me. And what you're doing right now is not, so I'm not going to do it anymore. And we shall see how that works out. I do, like I said, I have one to talk to tomorrow. I don't have to go there. I'm just going to talk to him over the internet. And then I have 2 on Monday, and then I'm not doing any more. I have a procedure I have to have in April, but I'm not doing this every day thing. So, well, I thought I would be able to breathe better in the mountains, but that's not true. Oh my gosh, everything blooms in the mountains. It's horrible. My allergies are terrible here. Awful. They didn't bother me too bad in Michigan for some reason. So, you know, that's kind of one of my goals is I want to go back to Michigan. But I'm just sticking the cats and dogs under the scope right now. We are going to revisit the cats and dogs. We seem to be having a lot of fun with that game. So at some point we'll do that again. All right, well, I've been out here an hour, and so I'm going to run, and I'm actually going to try to work on some videos today. I've got, I think, 18 or 19 items up for sale on eBay. Yeah, that's about right, though. You know, you tell, you know, they say, well, why are you here today? You know, well, yeah, a blue jay flew in my ear and it came out my nose, you know, and they would give you nose drops. So, they put me on a bunch of antibiotics for this thing going on in my ears, and repeated doses of them, which did nothing. Right now, the only thing controlling the pain is prednisone, which is terrible. But until they can figure something out, I have to be able to focus my eye. So anyway, they put this tube in my ear, was supposed to drain the fluid. And all that happened was now the tube is plugged up with fluid. Oh, God. So, you read my comment on Scope? I'm not sure. Did I read your comment on Scope? Are you talking to me or Mud? I don't see anything on Scope. I'm confused. Susie Confusi. No, I need a suggestion from the peanut gallery. I have a big plastic container here. It is full of Lewis and Clark nickels. And I don't really know what to do with them. I separated them out when I did my nickel box. Okay, we go all the way back up to Rhonda. I'm trying to see what Mikey spelled bad. No, that was before Rhonda got here. We know Mikey spelled bad. I'm trying to get to the beginning where Rhonda came in. Silver Ball, Forest Raping. Yeah, I wish I was outside Forest Raping. But it's wet here. I can't do it. Rhonda Tolliver. Okay, first one says, hey, beautiful. Then it says, hey, Mikey. Hey, John. Then Rhonda said, she's not good. And I asked what was wrong. And then she said, Mud couldn't give up. And then, damn, doctor is thinking of putting me on antibiotics. It's going to help. And most of the time that never helps. And then the next thing I see is, did you read my comment on Scope? So, read about Scope. I'm not sure. I don't think I did. But, oh my goodness. Antibiotics, useless most of the time. For me anyway. I'm some weird alien. I don't know. We're lost? Yeah, we're lost. All right. All right. Well, I just wanted to come on and let everybody know I'm okay. I'm going to try to do my regular Monday show. And I'm going to try to get some videos done this week. Well, there's a stranger. Hey, Les Likes Coins. Glad to see ya. Long time no see. I'm just sticking things under the scopes that are lying around here. I'm not going to be on much longer. This was actually one of my friend Tommy's poker. He won this at a poker tournament. He was a tournament champion. So I keep it here to remind me of my friend Tommy. So. Oh my gosh, Rhonda. That is horrible. I'm so sorry. I don't really know a whole lot about bladder disorders. That's one of the few things I don't have. I know if I had that, I would be searching for homeopathic things. I know one thing that I have a good friend. He is like super well versed in vitamins and minerals and food for ailments, and he swears by beet juice for kidney and bladder dysfunction. And he had a serious problem, and he started taking like beet extract and stuff, and it really did help him. So I'm not a doctor, but it helped him. So I think I'd probably be eating them by the bottle if I were you. Oh, all right, guys. Well, I thank you so much for stopping by to see me. If you're not subscribed, please do. If you have a moment to hit the like button on the way out, that would be good. And I will try to be more active and get with the program a little bit better. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I need a nap. But yeah, I'm going to try to get some stuff done, and hopefully we'll have some quarters for the Monday Lodo show, and that'll be good. If we get the stimulus, then I'm going to try to get some boxes of things to play with a little bit. So far, my stimulus has not stimulated anything, but we can always hope. All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming, and I will catch up with you sometime over the course of this weekend. If not, see me Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern, and we will play with some coins. Bye, everybody. Thank you to my mods and all my peeps. You are appreciated more than you know. Bye.